So here it is, the Scale. Super lightweight, you can even do some pinky curls right there with it. Stunning frame set, I have to say. Absolutely stoked on it. Nice gloss white, gloss black. A little bit of luminous yellow through it too. Stunning. Right, the first thing that we're going to do, put a little bit of carbon assembly prep in there, put the seat post in, and then we can clamp it into the stand. Right, here we go. Let's get some of this fix-aid. Smear it in. And then out my back pocket, got the seat post. Pop that in. And then grab the Allen key. Tighten that up. And then pop it in the stand. So you've seen the details in that Scale frame. It's absolutely stunning and I'm so hyped on it. What we're going to talk about now is the components I'm going to build it with. I've got my suspension from Fox. It's a 32 step cast, 100mm of travel. You've got lockout right there. The group set I'm going to build the bike with, that is from Shimano. So it's the XTR. The R in XTR actually stands for racing, and it's a no compromise group set, so everything is as light as possible. If we actually pick up that cassette, well, you've got three different materials right here: aluminium, steel, and titanium to minimize that weight. Picking up the cockpit of the bike, that's from Pro, fastest XC stuff, 740mm in width, and then an 80mm stem right there. That is longer and narrower than I'm used to, but really small rotors. They're 160mm. I-Spec EV on the shifter. And you've got the XTR mech right there. It's got a carbon cage, again minimizing that weight. Brakes, they're XTR2, so you've got a carbon blade and you've got titanium brake pads, which is just insane. You've got all the small parts I'm going to build the bike with, and then the wheels, well, they're right here. They are from We Are One Composites. They're a Revive rim. It's carbon with an XTR hub. Take a listen to this. Nice, huh? So, first thing that we're going to do for this build is that we're going to grab all the headset stuff. We're going to grab the forks, put it into the frame, and then cut them to the right length. I'm going to just apply a bit of grease, then we can drop the headset bearings in, then we can get that fork in. And just mark where I'm going to cut it, and we'll take all of this back off again and get it cut. Right, let's get that fork back in now that it's cut to the right length. Slide that in, one spacer, and we'll pop the stem back on. Forks are fitted, the headset is fitted, stems in there, we've got the bars in. It's looking pretty cool. I like the fact that the orange really sort of complements and almost to a degree clashes with that yellow, but coming together nicely. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to fit the brake caliper, then route the internal cable hosing. These are making it a little bit easier, I think, to actually pull it through. What's really nice is it's a complete internal cable routing, so you're not going to see any external cables at all. It's going to look really clean. And to make it even nicer, what I'm going to do is actually have the shifter coming out of this side and then forming a loop to here, and then the brake hose is going to come out of this one and come round, so looking down they'll be perfectly symmetrical when I've cut them to length. Of course you'll have the front brake hose coming down here across both of them, but it should look super nice. So let's do it. Please fit through there. Oh, she does. To try and eliminate any noise of the cables actually rattling inside the frame, I've got some of this stuff. It's like a foamy kind of pipe stuff that I'm just going to put over both the cables, and it should actually just mean that they're not going to rattle inside the frame. You can just slide it on really easy. Okay, so our next job is to build up these wheels, get the disc rotors on, fit the cassette, tires, get some sealant in there, get them inflated, so let's crack on with it. Grease up that free hub. Okay, tires. We've got the Racing Ray and the Racing Ralph. Ray is going to go on the front because, as you can see, if you look at the tread profile right there, it's a little bit more aggressive, whereas Ralph, it's a little bit more subdued. It's going to be faster in the rear, whereas that's going to give me extra grip up front. So let's get these fitted. Right, this makes tubeless seating so easy. Pop that on, pop that in, grab your pump, pop your pump on like that. Boom! How easy was that? First time, straight up, pump it back up. Done. Well, wheels are in, super easy to get them inflated and set up tubeless. I've got to say the bike is starting to look absolutely stunning. Colours coming together nicely. I'm pretty pleased with how this has worked out. And what we're going to do next is we're going to press in the bottom bracket, fit the crankset, and set up the gears, and then we'll give that one final check, set up the cockpit, and get the saddle fitted.